to solo pyramid. So, when you start here, you want to run forwards and into the gallery. However, take an immediate right turn and into the art room. Well, treasure room, sorry. So once you've reached the treasure room, start using your spells to get everything off of the wall, because they will be a detriment to later progress. Once everything is dead, pull out the Colossal Cutlass and use its Q attack towards the horde. It should hit most to all enemies. You want to stand in this corner for a few seconds and then run back to ensure that no mages get into your room. If a mage does get into your room, use your AoE R attacks. Also, don't mind my health. Sometimes their attacks can bug and hit through the wall, but as long as you're tanky enough and can kill them quick enough, then you will be fine. So continue to repeat this strategy. I can't jump. Yeah, it's a slightly reoccurring bug where you just can't jump. It's not supposed to last for multiple lives though. But I don't want to die, so guess I just don't get to jump. Maybe this will fix it? Okay, yeah, there we go. So once you've truly cleared out all the enemies in front, launch another Colossal Flying Slash, run to the corner, 1, 2, 3, and run back. This will assure that all enemies are stuck near the corner, and you can just unload your magic attacks. So soon you'll come to small amounts of enemies, where normally the mages, they annoy me. So if there's any mages left, if you choose like a single shot weapon, an effective single shot weapon that can easily hit ranged targets. For me, I brought the poison daggers. For example, like if you want to get a ranged enemy, you could look over there. Use the Q for the daggers, and then just kind of hit them from here. By the way, to beat this, you're going to need a total of 6 heal potions. The antidote I just got from a chest, so ignore that. So we've almost wiped out every enemy in the first room, which will be very much beneficial to our progress. So last time we over here. Then for these ones over here, I'm not good at landing it, but you're sometimes able to hit 2 enemies with daggers. I have a mild disliking for the archers, because if you stand still for even a quarter of a second, you're just down. Your health, like, their attack doesn't deal that much damage, but the bleed after effect can be very annoying. So once you've cleared the first room, slow this down if you need to, but I'm just gonna breeze right through the maze. Sometimes it's kind of funny, your animation on the stairs breaks and you just hover forwards. So, I actually don't really like the scythe as a weapon much. So the only reason I bring it here is mainly because of the first boss, Cheese. I'm hoping I can end it first try, because, well, I want to speedrun this dungeon. So once you do this, do the weapon cast, stand by the wall. This will bait him over. And then you can just kind of unload attacks. They'll often not hit, which can be annoying at times, but eventually you will deal the damage needed, and the boss will go down. The boss has a total of 7,000 health, so I'm running kind of calculations in my head just to memorize the health. Yeah, I've seen multiple people try, but it looks like it's much harder to pull off the first boss, Cheese, with a magic katana. It seems magic scythe is kind of the way to go with this boss. So I'm pretty sure he's about to go down. He's got to be pretty low, because I've seen a lot of hit markers. The only thing is, this, like, it can sometimes end up killing you, but it's never actually happened to me. But I traded basically all of my health pool for more damage, which for this boss is a good thing, just speeds things up. But for the final boss, sometimes it's better to have more health, because if you get an unlucky RNG roll with the hits, then you'll just go down really fast. So you should only be like 1 or 2 shots away. Nice. Slightly higher health than I thought. Okay, there we go. I believe he has a total of around 7,700 health, but... So here's the next step. So you want to go light blue, brown, orange, and dark blue. For lightning strikes the earth, which starts a fire, and the water puts out the fire. So then here, I actually learned this the hard way, but the scythe on your back counts as a hitbox, unless you're holding it. The Colossal Cutlass does as well, but it's smaller, so it's more, well, not more, it's just better if you hold the scythe. As you can see there, the tip of the sword was above the, fire, and it damaged me. Like, some of these are just me being a klutz. So the moment you get into here, you want to sidestep all the way across the arena. And immediately splash a heal potion down right on top of the coffin. It has to be on top of the coffin, or you're not going to be able to heal when you're when you're down, when you fall beneath the coffin. So here, it might not look like it, but he's actually inside of his coffin. As you can see, I can't hit him. So basically, you want to wait for his generals to get near you, and then basically for the entire fight, you're just going to want to spam your AoE attack. It's quite a few enemies. Normally there's on average, maybe just a few generals. There's not much. So basically, if you just spam your AoE, the way the coffin is shaped will ruin most of his hits. And you should just be able to spam your R. And eventually, it will take him down, but it can sometimes take a bit. If he starts flying away, you can use blasts. So now he's in the coffin. Basically, every time he's about to come out of the coffin, I normally just splash a heal because I know this one will go away soon, and it can be problematic if your heal goes away while he's outside of his tomb. I started a bit late on the general stomp, so I may take a bit of damage, but the heal should counter that. Like, as you saw in the previous area, sometimes he can, like, fly back. And basically, what you want to do for that... Where did he go? Oh, he's on the ceiling. Basically, what you want to do for that is just use your blasts. Can easily take him out. So as you can see, he's doing an alarming bit of damage, but a lot of his attacks are just hitting the ceiling, which is a good thing. However, oh, I actually might die. Basically, okay. He went inside the tomb, so that's basically just a free heal. By the way, if you do end up dying, you want to dash straight across to here and start almost immediately spamming R. But whatever you do when you're dashing, do not sprint, because these enemies, they'll only sprint at you when you sprint. For some reason, that's a part of their AI. They just don't sprint as long as you don't. So since I was organizing my inventory, which I probably didn't need to do, I'm going to have some trouble with the sandstone generals. So as you can see, he is almost down. And that is the sandstone, well, that's the Great Pyramids dungeon. So you grab your chest, and if you do it solo, which is why I'm showing a solo guide, you can collect all 4 chests. 300 pounds treasure. That's easy profit.